Medium is the 8-bit Insomniac here, and today I'm bringing you guys a NU session. I've changed this team around a little bit, but basically it's hazard stacking with, well, hazard stacking, I mean Stealth Rock. But anyway, let's get into the team. So we have Colberberry Mismagius, which switches in on Sand Slashes to block spins. Even if they predict the knockoff, I can take up the Colberberry. I can also take a knockoff from a Sneasel and knockoffs from other things. Colberberry is very useful. D-Gleam, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Nasty Plot. Next up we have Normal Gem Explosion, Regirock. This is my lead usually. Thunderwave, Explosion, Stealth Rock, and Rock Slide. Rock Slide to hit Mismagius, basically. Originally it was Power Up Punch, but I kept getting troubled by Mismagius, so. Next up we have Pawniard. Speed investment to outspeed base. Max invested base 60s? No, max uninvested base 80s, I think. So stuff like Mantine, basically. So a little bit of speed on there, and then we have knockoff, Iron Head, Sucker Punch, and Sword Stance. This also outspeeds Sand Slash as well, so that's always handy. Then we have Carmine as A2. My speed investment is to, I think, outspeed base 80s. Max invested Jolly base 80s, like Gallade. Heatwave, Carmine, Roost, and Psyshock. I've had such a terrible 4-move syndrome with this. I don't know whether I want to put Giga Drain on there or Heatwave, because I get walled by Quagsire, and if I put Giga Drain on there, then I get walled by, like, Steel types, like Klinklang. Originally this was like defensive Rocky Helmet, but I'm trying this set out, and it's basically I'm just changing a lot of things around. Next up we have Sub Sword Stance Gallade with enough speed, speed to outspeed uninvested somethings. I don't know. I have a speed on here for a reason, basically. I can't remember why it's 228. I can't remember my speed tiers because I'm a scrub. But yeah, it's on here for a reason, basically. Sub Sword Stance Knockoff Drain Punch. I get walled by Gramble, but I have a Regirock and a Pawniard, so Gramble isn't really a problem. And then we have Acrobatic Sword Stance Roost Willow. Originally this is Tailwind, but I changed it out for a Willow because a lot of people would like to switch in Regirock on Fletchinder, so that's a team. Let's look for a battle. And Gallade hasn't been banned yet, so that's good. Apparently it's been banned by Smogon, but it's not implemented on Showdown yet, so I'm just trying to get a session before Gallade is banned. So this guy's lead is probably his Rotom. I'm gonna leave with Reggie if he wants to. Okay, so he's gonna leave with Sand Slash. I'm actually gonna go and I don't want to go into Zaytu. It's such an obvious switch. Do I want to get damage on this? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go into Zaytu. If he wants to knock off, that's fine, because I can just Roost. I'm just gonna go for... Do I want to go into Mismagius? No, I'm gonna set up a Carmine. He may knock off there, or Rapid Spin, that's fine. And I'm just gonna go for the... I want to go for Heatwave, predicting the Sneasel to come in. It doesn't come in. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. I get a crit Heatwave, which is nice. Now I can go for Psyshock. What do I need this for? Because this is likely Scarfed. I think I just get outsped by everything, including Gallade, so I'm just going to fire off a Psyshock. Which doesn't quite take it out. Scald is not going to be doing enough, but he does get the burn, which is unfortunate. I will go for another Heatwave in case he wants to be cheeky and go into Sneasel. But he's got no reason to hard switch right now into it. Because I've already shown Heatwave and it's just risky business. But if he wants to make that play, that's fine by me. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a session before this thing gets inevitably banned. Sneasel is also banned by a NU now. Which, I mean, it gets stopped by a lot of things, so... But then again, so does Gallade. So, it's going to make Wheezing a lot more annoying, that's for sure. I'm actually going to put the timer on this guy because, you know, people taking a long time during lives is not the most entertaining thing. I'm sure you can all agree. I actually have Twitter open right now and I have 3 notifications, so that's not cool. On this ult, Well, it's not my ult, it's my main, I guess. I am currently 1300 on the ladder. So, it's not that impressive, but whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna cut to when he decides to make a move, so I'll see you guys in a sec. I'm fairly sure this guy's fallen off his chair. Alright, so the guy fell off his chair and has not come back. So we are now 1362nd on the ladder. Not 66 on the ladder, but that's our ladder rating. I guess we'll just find another game. Alright, we finally found another game, which is pretty cool. This guy's got a Vanillux. I'm interested to see what is going to be occurring. He doesn't have any resistances to Fletchinder. So I think if I get an SD up and weaken this thing, I think I just sweep. This thing might be able to take a +2 acrobatics if it's fully HP invested. In fact, it most likely can. I do see a spinner. I kind of just want to lead with... kind of just want to lead with Regirock, to be honest. If he wants to lead with Gallade, that's fine. I can T-Wave it. As long as this doesn't have a sub, I'll be fine. But if he's sub bulk up, we're in trouble. I think we just lose if he's sub bulk up. But close combat should not OHKO me because I'm a fucking Regirock. Oh, it's gonna taunt me. That's interesting. I mean, okay. He may knock off here or go for Willow or something. I don't know. I haven't seen a taunt Gallade yet, but I can just go into Fletchinder. As he goes to his own headbutt, I take that because I'm a... I don't know. I will not speed this, so I can just go for acrobatics. If he wants to switch in something to take this, I'm completely fine with that. He's going to go into a Moldo, which is, as I say, fine. I don't want to sink it up Stealth Rocks, and he's probably going to predict me and go for Knockoff and Rock Slide here. That's completely fine. I cannot afford to have rocks on my side of the field when I have a Fletchinder at less than half, basically. He's going to predict me and go for Stone Edge, that's fine. I'm just going to go for Side Shot, because again, I just need damage on this. It's not going to do much, but it's going to do damage, basically, which is what I need. He's actually going to go in, stay and go in for Knockoff, which is, again, absolutely fine. I just don't want him getting up rocks, essentially. So I could Roost here and be cheeky, but I don't really care enough to do that. How much did Acrobatics do first? It did 36%, so this should kill. And it means he won't have rocks on the side of the field, which is real nice. So I'm just going to go for Acrobatics here. As it does end up taking out the Armaldo. If he goes into this, it means he has Shadow Sneak. If he I basically switch out into... yeah, I basically switch to Regirock here. The Thunderbolt is incoming. It might be a 2-hit KO if this thing is Specs. Which it's not, which is nice. I can fire off a T-Wave. Because speed control is going to be really, really important. If he has Focus Blast, actually, that could be a problem. Equally, if he has Willow, that doesn't really bother me. Oh, he's got Earthquake. That's cool. Do I want to kill this, or do I want rocks? I want rocks because of Vanillux, and any kind of Focus Slashes will be broken, which is real nice. But I can... what can I do here? I can go into... I can go into Gallade and pop a sub, hoping for para hacks, basically. If I get Gallade behind a sub, I think I'll just win. Okay, so he's gonna damage himself with Flare Blitz, so he's mixed. Interesting. I've not seen him mix Magmortar before, which means he's not gonna be max speed, or max invested in Spectacle stuff. Hey, Lumber, there we go. Not bad. He should have switched out, because he knew the power hacks were coming. He should have switched out in Seamus Magus, maybe, and threatened me out. Then again, I don't know if he's Colbur Berry. If I could not get burned by Flame Body, that would be great. Okay, good. That is real nice. We're in a very good position right now. If he goes into Gallade, I'm going to set up a Sword Stance, because he can't OHKO me. Psycho Cut is not on OHKO. And does Taunt go through sub? I don't know, it might. But he's probably got Zone Headbutt or Psycho Cut, and neither of those can OHKO me, so I actually outspeed, which is real nice. As Zen Headbutt is going to break my sub. I kind of just want to set up another one because he does have the Zen Headbutt, so there's a chance for him to miss. I know I'm playing like an arsehole right now, but you know. So I don't think he's max speed invested. No, I'm just gonna go for knockoff. Yeah, there's no point banking on a Zen Headbutt miss because I'm wasting all my HP for no reason. So I'm just gonna go for the knockoff here, and it's gonna raise his attack. I'm fully aware of that. He's not even. He's steadfast. He's not justified. Interesting. I'm gonna go for Drain Punch because I'm at +2 and it will kill this. He's Lumberry, which is interesting. I was just gonna leave. Alright then. Alright, so we have a game. This is against somebody I've already played so far. As you can probably tell by the chat log. I'm not too sure what to lead with, to be honest. He could be leading with his rocker. Do I want to lead with Gallade? No, because he could lead with Fletch, predicting my Gallade. You know what, we'll leave with Gallade. If he wants to leave with Fletch, which he does, we can just go straight into Regirock. And if he wants to double to Lantern, that's also fine. I don't really care! So if he Willows me, that's also fine. No, he's just going to go into Regirock right now. So I'm actually going to double into... Oh no, because it could be dangerous if he has Willow. I don't think he does. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Sweet. That's not good. Giga Drain can't Oko me. I'm just concerned about Thunder Wave. I'm just gonna go for knockoff. If he has... Oh, I just get a crit. That sucks. I'm pretty sure that might have mattered. That's unfortunate. But that's good for me. Threat out of the way. Again, I'm just going to switch into Regirock. If he wants to predict me and go out into Lantern, that's completely fine. Or even Gerda. Gerda I can just bop with a Explosion. I switch out first, which means he stayed in. I can just go for Explosion right now. No, I want to get up rocks. So it limits that thing switching. I'm actually going to go out into Zaytu here. If he wants to predict me again and go for Rock Slide, that's fine. I don't care. As he's actually going to go for T-Wave, which is kind of respectable, because I could have gone into Gallade there. This is one of the times where I wish I had frickin' Giga Drain on this, but alas, I do not. Rock Slide is going to be doing a lot, because I'm not defensively invested. Let's just go for... shit. Let's go for Bruce. Hopefully he doesn't crit me. There's no point going back up to 4, I can't kill this, so I'm just going to go for Heat Wave, get some damage off. No, Slice Shock will do more. Even though it's going to hit him on the physical side, it's... yeah, no. Once Zaytu's down, I think I'm just going to go to Miss Magus. Because... oh, that's not a switch in. He must have predicted something different there. I kind of just want to go for another Slice Shock, because I can't afford for this to go for knockoff, and I lose my lefties, and blah 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 blah. Stuff and things, basically. But I'm just going to go for another Slice Shock. I don't know what he's predicting there. As he's going to go into Lantern, that's going to get 2-hit KO'd. Yes, it is. This guy's plays are all over the place. He's definitely specially defensive, because that damage was appalling. Once that Regirock is out of the way, I can just sweep with Fletchinder, because reasons. Because I'm pretty sure I can take a neutral acrobatics from his own Fletching. Excuse me. Because I'm fully HP invested. As he's going to go into Fletchinder now, I'm just going to go straight for Slice Rock. As he's going to not take me out of an acrobatics, because it's... well, Zaytu is very bulky. It's got a lot of natural bulk, and I think I have some HP investment, so that is always nice. This guy, I think he's just going to forfeit, because he's just put in the chat, yeah, I've lost this one, GG. So he does forfeit. Those predictions were all over the place, young sir. Let's look for one more, because these games have been really short. Alright, so we finally got a game. Is he going to leave with Lipid? Because I can Rock Slide you if he wants to taunt me. If he leaves with Garboda, I will go straight into Zaytu. Because because I don't really fancy having spikes on my side of the field. I will happily go for Rock Slide on you, if you want to taunt me first time. As he's going to go for Knockoff, which is kind of stupid, because now I just kill this. Actually, I kind of want to get Rocks, because he's got Scythe there. Seed Bomb is not going to be doing anything, and I'm going to go into Zeti predicting the Encore, because he's not going to knock off. Absolutely no way, as he's going to go for another Seed Bomb. Knockoff is going to hurt me, like, a lot. I can take one from Fletch, though, because he's not Life Orb, so... Catch this acrobatics, fam. As he's just going to let his Lipid go down, which is real nice. I was quite scared of the T-Wave, but it doesn't appear he had it. Now, if he goes into Archeops, he's going for Rock Slide or Defog. He is not going for acrobatics, no way. He's going to go into Garboda. Awesome. I can just go into Zaytu here. He's definitely Rocky Helmet. Gong Shot is going to be doing a lot, but he doesn't have anything to switch in on this Slice Shock, so I will happily go for it. Getting damage up on this is real nice. And he misses a Gong Shot, which is really, really unfortunate for him. Good for me. He's probably going to go into... Okay, no he's not. Now he's going to revenge it with Archeops. That was one of the things stopping... you're going to go into Scyther. I'm clicking Heatwave, as he's going to go for Pursuit. That's fine. Now I just come in with Fletchinder and go for Willow? Because I think he's banded. Okay, so I go for Willow, and then I Roost. Hopefully he doesn't have Quick Attack if he's not banded. Okay, so he's definitely choiced, which is cool. I can basically Roost all this and then set up an SD, and I think I just win. If I go for SD now, he'll go down to 1%, I think, from burn, and then I just Roost next turn. Yeah, okay, so I think that's game. I'm pretty sure that's game. Because Archeops takes rocks. Can you take a +1, +2 acrobatics? I'm actually going to calc this real quick. Because I'm pretty sure this will carry T-Bolt. Regice. Fletchinder. I'm at +2. I'm guessing this is going to have 252. Acrobatics is going to do a butt ton if you're not physically defensive. If you are physically defensive, bold. That's still going to do quite a lot. I'm going to risk the fact that this is physically defensive, which it's not. That's great. Now I think that's game, because I don't think Archeops can take one, and even if it can, I can just come in with Gallade and kill it, or Regirock and kill it, because of Defeatist, so. Or even Mismagus. So he's going to send out his Vileplume, hoping for some Effect Spore hacks, I'm guessing. This is not living a +2 acrobatics. No way in hell. No Effect Spore hacks, which is really nice. And Archeops is going to come in, take rocks, and the +2 acrobatics is going to do about 40-50%. Even more than that, I did 57, and he's actually just going to set up rocks. Okay. I think that guy just gave up at the end when I set up. I'm going to call the session there, guys. How long has the recording been? It's only been 29 minutes, and... You know what? We're gonna get another game. We're gonna get one more game. Okay, this is scary. This team is very scary. This team is very, very scary. That Torterra is a problem. Archeops is a problem for my team in general. Well, what is going on with my... See, the thing is, if I leave with Regirock and he leaves with Torterra, then I'm in trouble. This guy knows me? Question mark. Is that the evolution of Gen 76? I don't know what to lead with here. Because if he leads with Torterra, I've got nothing to kill with Torterra. I'm gonna lead with Regirock. Ah, fuck, he led with him a while. This is why I want Earthquake on this thing. I'm just gonna go for Rock Slide in case he wants to go into Zaytu predicting Earthquake or Rocks. Ironhead is not going to kill me because I'm a Regirock. And I'm going to miss a Rock Slide, that's convenient. What do I have to switch in? Not a lot. I think we just go for Rocks right now. And hope he gets a Mineral, which he probably won't. Because why would he? And now he goes into Barbat. Okay, that works. I'm going to Thunder Wave this because he's probably going to Shell Smash, which he doesn't. I don't live a Razor Shell because I'm not defensively invested. This is a problem. This is a problem. I'm going to go into this and go for Energy Ball. If he wants to go into something else to take it, I don't care. But I need to break this thing's Sash. And he's actually going to switch out into Magmortar. You are Scarfed. You are absolutely Scarfed. But I can take a hit from you. But I need my HP healthy. And I need to preserve this for the Barbaracle. I'm going to make an aggressive switch into Fletch here. Please don't go for T-Volt. Okay, good. You go straight for Fire Blast because you're dumb. I'm going to Willow. No, I'm not. I'm going to Willow because I think he's Scarfed. If he stayed in and I missed Magus. As he's actually going to go into Archeops. That's absolutely perfect. I connected to Willow, which is real nice. He can get up rocks now, so no, it's not good. I'm just going to go into Zaytu. If he wants to knock off, that's fine. If he wants to go for Stone Edge, that's also fine. I'm going for Psyshock here because it's going to hurt. Wow, that just clean takes me out. That's completely fine. Now I go into Gallade and go for Drain Punch. Because Stone Edge is not going to be doing anything. I should have subbed there. That was a misplay. But I didn't want him to not be choiced. So I'm pretty sure that was banded. This thing's Sash is now broken, which is real nice. If he wants to go to Zaytu, I will go for... This is spooky. I think I just died to Woodhammer. I'm gonna go for Sub in case he wants to go for Rocks, being cheeky. Which is what he wants to go for. I'm gonna go for SD here. And then bop it with a Drain Punch as he doesn't have Roar, which is real nice. Gonna go for the Drain Punch now. That's not gonna quite take it out, and he's gonna bop me with Woodhammer because of Overgrow. I completely forgot that was a thing. That was a misplay. I should have subbed. What's he gonna go into now? Probably Mawile. I have to go to Miss Magus here. Because if he goes into Barbaracle, I lose, which is what he goes into. I am going to go for Energy Ball again if he wants to go into Zaytu, that's fine. He might think I'm choice because I did switch out on the thing. On the Magmortar, so hopefully I might be bluffing the choice item right now. But I will make the play and go for Shadow Ball, which does kill this, which is real nice. He's going to send out Magmortar. I can... Do I sack Fletch here? Let's think. What is my win condition? I'm going into Fletcher and I'm sacking it because it gets stopped by both of those things. And I have to come into this and sucker. No, I go for Sword Stance here on the switch. No, I sucker here because if he goes into Mawile, I need my Cobble Berry, basically, and I need to be healthy to take a Sucker Punch from Mawile. I absolutely need to. And I will outspeed... I have to go for knockoff from the Barbaracle as well. I will outspeed this as I get a crit. That probably mattered, but it could have flinched also, so whatever. And now I go for Ironhead. Because if he Shell Smashes, he'll be at minus defenses, and oh my god, don't be Scarfed. I swear to god, if this is Scarfed. Oh, it's Scarfed! Shit, GG! he was Scarf Switcheroo. That was a very good game. He bluffed that really well. I thought his Magmortar was Scarf. So that was the wrong call on my half. Holy crap. That was a really close game. I should have stuck it there. That was a stupid play. But anyway, guys, that is the session. We finished on 1381. That guy was 1486. Crazy stuff. So that guy was really high up on the ladder, so I don't mind losing to him. Anyway, guys, that has been the session. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the Peace World. Peace World? Peace World? I'll see you guys in the Dream World. Peace out.